Well, Kirk's killing is renewing urgent questions about political violence in America. KCCI chief political reporter Amanda Rooker looks at what's driving it and what it means for our democracy. Amanda.
Laura, experts who track political violence say this week's attack highlights a dangerous trend, one that's reshaping how we connect with politics in our daily lives, and one that we collectively can stop.
There's a lot of elements of the attack that are particularly chilling.
Shannon Hiller, who leads the Bridging Divides initiative, says the assassination of a conservative activist, Charlie Kirk, is especially alarming, in part because it happened on a college campus.
We like to believe that our civic spaces, regardless of the really difficult issues we're tackling, are a place for strong disagreement, but not for violence.
She says Kirk's murder fits into a broader trend of hostility right now. A recent study found more than 250 cases of local officials being threatened or harassed this year. That's a 9% increase from last year.
It's actually that worry that often leads people to not run for public office again or change their day-to-day practices of how they do their job. And I think some other research has shown that there can be some of that same worry passed on to voters in different ways.
Groups that track political violence say it's a pattern.
We've seen a rise in the past 2 years especially.
Researcher Kieran Doyle studies that trend.
In many of these instances, it's hard to derive any comfort for being able to make sense of these incidents because they defy sense in many cases.
He says the investigation into Kirk's murder is still unfolding, so it's unclear how it fits into the pattern that he studies. But Doyle says the overall trend is clear.
The patterns that we're seeing have not been hyper-partisan violence, but rather extremist violence that comes from all over the map and is not generally left versus right. And this trend is really concerning because it means that violence in many cases is being carried out for violence's sake.
Both Doyle and Hiller say political violence doesn't have to be the new normal, and there are ways to turn the tide.
It's important for leadership to keep communities together and to remind everyone that this isn't the way that we want things to go.
Now, researchers say it is so important not to normalize violence and to reinforce that disagreements do not merit murder or threats. Instead, they should be handled with respect for those who you disagree with while continuing to engage in civic life. Laura.